The Nocturnals here at the 54th Annual New York Film Festival. We stopped by the red carpet to chat with the cast of Neruda, as well as A Quiet Passion. Let's see what they had to say. In this time of kind of a reignited feminist movement, why is this film important?
Oh, I think that's giving it an importance it probably doesn't possess, because I wrote it because I loved her poetry. I'd still love her poetry, and I think she's the greatest of the 19th century American poets. And she should have been well known when she was alive. That I just want people to go out and read her.
Okay, so your inspiration was just you wanted people to be more familiar with Emily
Yes.
Dickinson. Or do you have a favorite poem of hers?
Yes, it was a middle poem, not written at the end of her life, but one of the most heartbreaking, I think it is. This is my letter to the world that never wrote to me, the simple news that nature told with tender majesty. Her message is committed to hands I cannot see, for love of her, sweet countryman, think gently of me.
Beautiful. That is a beautiful poem. And something else I've noticed as I watched the trailer is that it seems to depict a strong, very independent Emily that we don't really know of. So how did you kind of marry the fiction and the reality, or is that all just reality we just didn't know?
No, well, it's a fiction, of course, and it's only my view of what she was like. It may be completely inaccurate, but that's what I saw when I read 6 biographies. That's what I drew from it. It's only my subjective view of her.
Were you a fan of Pablo Neruda before this film?
Of course, I'm Chilean. It's not that you're a fan or not. It's like that you're raised with it. It's on your bloodstream. It's on the water. It's on the earth. It's like Neruda is everywhere down there in Latin America. So it's of course, and it's just when you decide to make a movie out of him, it's not that we did a movie out of Pablo Neruda. I don't think so. I don't think this is a biopic. I would say that this is like a more a Nerudian movie. It's about his cosmos, about what he created, more than his person, I would say.
So then how did you go about mixing the fiction with the reality of his life and the storytelling?
Well, I think that's what, when you approach someone that actually existed, you will always do it from fiction. So you have to assume that. You will never have the real person in front of you. So once you have that and you're clear with it, you just, use the rules of cinema. And it's an interpretation on every level, not just from the actors. Everything is created from a recreation. So yeah, you do it with freedom, with respect, but basically with a camera, and that's cinema. There's nothing you can do with it. Yeah.
And do you prefer period films versus modern films?
Oh no, not really. No, I just prefer good films or films that I love, that I connect with. No, I don't know. I know I understand the question. I made a lot of period movies, but it's just because it happened like that. I would never planned it. It's just, one movie came after the other one. I don't know.
That's fair. And my final question for you is, what was it like working with Gael?
Well, it's the second time we make a movie together. He's one of the greatest actors in our language, a good friend. It's a pleasure, a man full of mystery, and it's a great human being and one of my best friends. So it's hard to talk about it. I could just tell you that what he does in the movie is it's fascinating. I don't know. It's just so hard to understand what he's doing. And that mystery, I think, is essential on cinema, and Gael has that. It's so beautiful.
What do you want us to all just get out of this film? What is it that you hope that people walk away knowing from this film?
With a mood. I don't think the cinema that I am interested more than about a story. I think it's essential, of course, but it's a lot connected to me with the atmosphere, with the mood, and there was very particular days. There was hard days, the end of the 40s in Latin America. So I don't know. Let's see how it feels. It's just something that it's more emotional that narrative. So it's more on the bloodstream of people. Let's see if we can get in there and stay there with what Neruda wants to share with us. it's hard to say. You know, we're just showing it now, so let's see.
What attracted you to this project, and how did it feel like working with Pablo again?
Well, working with Pablo, definitely, who's one of my best buddies and one of the best directors I think there is in the world right now. I mean, he's fantastic what he does, and it felt great doing Neruda. I mean, it's a very ambitious project that only someone like Pablo can jump into it with such ambitions, but at the same time not knowing where we're gonna end, you know, and that's the nature of the work with Pablo. Most of the time, you never know where it's gonna take you.